Do you believe if Harry was not in the villa,
Mm-hmm.
you would have stayed with Conor?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? What was your observation of him?
And I said that to him. Like,
That he was not those things?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't think he's a bad guy at all. Like, he's not a bad guy. I just think he wasn't what I was looking for. And we clashed on that because I think it was a difficult... This is my opinion. I think it was a difficult concept for him to understand that he wasn't what I was looking for. I don't think he'd ever, like... I'm not saying I rejected him, but I don't think he'd ever felt rejection. Because he's a good-looking guy. And he's probably gone through, like, his whole life having his way with girls, but that wasn't what I was looking for. Like, everyone's good-looking in the villa, you know?
Right. What's your impression of what the audience was seeing with regard to Ben? Because there were quite a large number of Ofcom complaints.
Mm-hmm.
There was allegations of misogyny. There was many allegations.
Yeah.
What did you see of him in the villa?
I think he was quite hot-headed at times. He didn't think before he spoke and cared a lot about how he was perceived. So when we would have conflict with each other, it was like, you're making me look da-da-da-da-da, or it looks like this to other people, not about like how he was feeling or how I would feel. And those times where we'd have conflict and it was in front of everyone and I said, we'll speak later. And he's like, oh, we're talk now, because it had like embarrassed him, hurt his ego a bit. A lot of ego there with Ben. A lot of ego, a lot of male bravado, and he's the top dog, and he probably has been like all his life. He's a good looking guy, you know. And yeah, so when you critique him or like someone calls him out for something, it's snappy temper, and he'll bite easily, and maybe something not very nice will come out.
I see.
And he probably didn't even intend things to be misogynistic, but he doesn't think, he just says, he just reacts. But yeah, there's some things we weren't happy about, and when he gets called out on it, then it's fight or flight with Ben, and it's always fight. He's always on the defense. But yeah.
Fair enough. With Conor, what I found interesting about your relationship with Conor is that it appeared as if he was into you.
Yeah.
You know?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah. How did just that feel?
Which is weird to like talk about.
Wait, what was it weird to talk about?
Because we're back to friends now and he's with Megan.
But still though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looked that way.
He said, I'm 200% for you, like. So that was his words. Yeah, I think he liked me, yeah. And I think at the time, I didn't realise the extent of it. So whereas when me and Conor coupled up, I was like, oh, this is a friendship going into a relationship, where he'd probably sort of had feelings brewing. And then we were into it, and then he was full steam ahead, where I was like, whoa, this is a transition, but it wasn't a transition for him, you know?
Yes, it was the full deal.
I think.
Was it hard to let him know that your heart wasn't in it?
Yes, incredibly. And I think the thing that I was frightened about the most was losing him altogether. And yeah, I could have stuck it out. Like, I could have stuck it out, but that's not the sort of person I am, because I could see like it would hurt him, you know. And I give it a try, I give it a go. But when I came to my epiphany, my conclusion, like, I had to just be honest with him and tell him, even if that would hurt him in the moment, I knew it was the kind of thing to do.
Okay.
in the long run. God, what a way it worked out. It's 20 minutes later, in came Megan 14 Clark.
Goodbye, Shakira.
You couldn't write it. Couldn't have worked out.
So
better.
you're happy where things have landed?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Everything happens for a reason.
Okay. All right.
Like who would have thought she was going to come back? And this is the girl he was caught up on, and I knew that because we had a friendship with each other, and I'd been his confidant. And he said, they're not Megan like. They're not Megan like. When I was his friend, so I knew how much he really, really liked Megan. Like when he met Megan, he'd followed her for years on social media before coming into the villa. Like there's an invisible string theory there with them two.
Yes.
They're both Irish, and I don't want to say I was like a placeholder for him, but me and Megan are quite similar. So we probably have a lot of characteristics that are the same that he would find attractive. But I think ultimately for him, it was always going to be Megan.
Do you believe if Harry was not in the villa, you would have stayed with Conor?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
It is interesting.
Yeah. So then that leads us to Harry. Harry. So where I like to begin is, what was your initial impression of Harry?
Thought he looks like a bit of a tosser. Because he came in with this 8-pack, and I was like, oh, he's one of them like gym goers, like really narcissistic, in love with himself, like high rocks man, and that's like my biggest ick. Like people who like go and do high rocks and are like into fitness, and it's their whole personality. Like I looked at Harry and I made an assumption. I read the book by its cover. I thought, yeah, he seems like typical.
That guy.
Yeah, he's that guy.
And did you think he would have any interest in you?
No. And I said that to him. I said that. That took me aback. Like, it was our first conversation. He said, like, obviously we didn't know each other, but he said, aesthetically, you're exactly what I'd go for. And I was like, I did not think I'd be your type at all. Like, that was like, what? I didn't have that on my bingo card. I didn't.
And so did you believe it when he said that?
I didn't. Because I thought maybe he's just telling me what I want to hear. Like, maybe he's saying the same thing to all the other girls. Until he told me what his ex looked like. And she's half Pakistani. And you met Emma. We know Emma. I ended up meeting Emma in the villa. But, yeah, and I was like, oh, maybe I am his type. Like, he's told me his ex is half Pakistani and she's looks similar to me. So I was like, oh, okay.
Okay. So Emma,
Yeah.
the E.
Emma with the E.
Emma with the E. Can we talk about the E?
Yeah.
How serious do you think that is? Because he lied about what the E,
Yeah.
what it meant.
Yeah.
How much of that do you believe suggests any part of his character?
I think what did he say? What did he tell everyone? He got it for his ex, and then when they broke up, he changed the meaning for his grandma. So he was transparent with us in the villa about that. Because then when Emma came in, we all knew what he meant when he was saying, it's my ex, this one. So he told us, but I think in his VT or whatever, he was like, oh, I've got a tattoo, it's my grandma's initial, da 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 da. But yeah, he was quite transparent with what that was.
With
yeah.
with what it was?
Yeah.
All right.
Which maybe didn't get shown.
Okay, that's fair.
camera.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Because I think to many, it could have played as it was dubious.
Yeah. No, he told everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.